everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Josh Wobbles and I'm here with Lovefoodmore Productions. And if you turned into my video yesterday, you saw that we made steak frites, a classic French dish of steak and French fries. Perfect combination. That was a little heavy, so I was feeling something a little more light, a little more refreshing, a little something more homey. Well, we had some leftover steak, and today we're going to take that steak and turn it into something completely new. Steak Laab. We're going to start off making the cow kuo. Cow kuo is a toasted glutinous rice, also known as sticky rice. Place the rice into a pan and toast it in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. It's nice GBD. GBD, terminology, translates to golden brown and delicious. We are going to then blend the toasted rice in a blender until nice and powdery, and then we're going to lay it onto a tray and allow it to cool. Careful, because it's not going to look hot, but when it's brown in the oven, it's freaking hot as frick. You can cool the rice first and then grind it if you prefer. You can grind it through a RoboCoupe, mortar and pestle. Also, how fine you grind the rice is up to you. Some people like a more coarse texture. I prefer mine more fine. The choice is yours.
So delicious.
It's going to smell very nutty, almost like popcorn. It's a very unique smell that when I smell it, I know I am in for a treat. You can substitute what type of rice you toast if glutinous rice is not an option, but Laab needs the cow kuo. It should not be replaced because it adds this smokiness and nuttiness to the dish that just brings it all home. Pronunciation. It's like cow, like moo, like Laab moo, which is pork, but cow, like beef, but it's no beef because it's rice. And cool, like that's a cool cow. Know what I mean? That's a cool cow. This is cool cow.
That's cow cool.
Cow cool. What did I say? We are going to give all our herbs a wash here in our oxo salad spinner. Here we have mint and cilantro, pretty common herbs available in any supermarket. If you want to try something new, you can get your hands on some cilantro, also known as sawtooth herb. That might be an option for some people who don't like cilantro, but if you don't like cilantro, then get out of here. Now with cilantro, instead of throwing the stems away, we're going to chop it up because Asian people eat all the stems, yo. We eat all the herbage. And this is great because it will provide a great texture and add a crunch to the dish. And also has a great flavor to it. Let's get all our herbs chopped up. We'll take our cucumbers and give them a nice slice on the bias. Yeah, slice it up on the bias. We stay sharp, please don't try us. We tell the truth, y'all liars. Top chef is what I inspire. Yeah, cutting up herb with my eyes closed. Everything tastes good with cilantro. Flip it and cut it and whip it, we do it for fun. Yeah, cut a scallion, also cut a green onion. Is that what it is? Oh, what's that fresh in the bowl? This mint? Yeah, you know what it is. That red chili hot, it's a bird's eye, you only need a drop. Oh, look at the time, it's time to cut lime in the coconut. Cutting in half, so cutting in quarters. Quarters, 25 cents, dog. Just gonna juice them, roll them, don't lose them, cause we gotta use them. Woo! Squeeze it with tongs or use your own hand, use a juicer if you got one. Juice is stuck, I'ma poke it with a fork. Boom, splash. These lime suck. That's why they were 6 for a buck. The beef, we're gonna chop it up real fine. Keep in mind this recipe is going to be made with leftovers from the New York strip steak from lunch yesterday. I like to leave the fat in there because like fat is flavor, baby. Come on now. If you make this fresh, you can use ground beef or chop up any other lean protein. But in this case, we're going to chop it up real fine. You can grind the meat through a coarse die or pulse on a RoboCoupe. So a lot of the time when we make Laab, we'll just put everything into a bowl. We'll add the lime juice and we'll add the fish sauce and we'll just mix it. But today we're going to do it a little differently. So we made a little bit of extra dressing, so now we can add as much as we want and we have more for save for later. So if we want to make it again, all we gotta do is take the dressing out and season it. So we're gonna take some of those veggies we cut up and get them in the blender and get them blending together, one with another. So everything's now ready for the Laab, so now we're just going to start assembling it. We got our chopped meat here, we're going to throw that into the bowl, along with some tablespoons of the dressing that we made. We're going to throw the cilantro in there, the stems and the leaves, we're going to throw the scallions in there, and the mint leaves we're just going to break into it. Your number one job is to taste the food, make sure it tastes great, otherwise, what's the point? Yada yada yada, of course it tastes freaking great, but you know, we're going to put a little bit of that cow kuo, or that toasted rice, into a salad to make the dressing bind to the meat. In this plate we have some sauce and lettuce, and we're gonna layer the cucumbers that we cut in a bias onto the lettuce, and then we're gonna spoon the Laab mixture into the center, and we're gonna build this beautiful looking plate that is ready for 2 or 3 people. Put a little bit of sticky rice in there that we steamed earlier. Check the link here if you want to learn how to steam sticky rice. Some people like to leave the Thai chilies on there. Give it a nice color, give it a nice presentation, and like Thai people love spices, so to literally take this and take a bite. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I can't do that. So let's give it a taste, yo. So what I like to do is take the lettuce here, some cucumber, and take the sticky rice into my hand, and I'll scoop the Laab into the rice. And I'll make a little wrap. It's gonna be a nice juicy bite. I can say, shooting the entire video, I was just so excited for this moment. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now because all I want to do is eat this entire plate. And I'm going to do that. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking me out. Again, I'm Joshua Wobble, and this is a Lovefoodmore production. God, so freaking good. This is my freaking jam right here. It's freaking amazing, dude. So freaking good. I should probably stop recording. But I don't want to stop eating.